What's going on, everybody? So, today I did a classic example of something that I laugh at when other people do. But I laugh at it because I know I do it myself, and then I did it today. Or last night, technically. Luckily, I think I'm at least careful enough with my words that I didn't do it too bad. But, it was a clear example of I know I could have done better. Where I watched this video, I started watching this dude's video on, the title of it said NYPD officer rapes girl in jail, live on camera, or whatever. So I start watching it, and he's telling me on YouTube that he can't show the actual video, so go to his channel and watch it. So I went to his channel, I stopped right there, went to his channel, watched the video, listened to these two girls give their commentary on it as they were going through it, which was, in my opinion, stupid. Like, what they were saying was them just adding their own little BS with nothing exactly to back it up. But I'm watching and I'm like, this is messed up. But I'm like, I don't think it's New York, because I don't see that many people being in on it and getting away with it for that long if the shit's on camera. So I didn't think about it enough to look further into it. And I went and commented. My comment was that I can't believe that a cop would think that it was okay to do this knowing he would be on camera. Like, I stated that. I said that I hope justice is served, and I want to see how quickly it's served, considering there's no real way around this. And I also stated I wondered why I didn't hear about this why is nobody talking about this? Why did I not hear about it in the media? So a friend of mine comments that he's like, yes, this is messed up what the cops in South Africa did, and I hope the South Africa justice system does handle this correctly. Something like that. My response, which I ended up getting on a girl later about doing, but my response to him was even, rather than acknowledging that, okay, it was another place, I said, well, let's hope then that they do something quickly about this, which would be, in a sense, better than what we've done in some areas up here. But I then went on to acknowledge it in my post. I'm like, this happened in South Africa, which answers with part of my rant. Not exactly the fact that there was a cop who thought it was okay to do this on camera. It doesn't really address that or change that. But it does address and change the question of, why aren't we hearing about this? Well, because it's in South Africa. There's nothing that we can do about it. Do I hope that justice was served quickly? Yes, I still do. But it does change the entire tune of the post, because I was assuming that it was still here in the States. I didn't think it was New York, which is why in my post I didn't even state where it was, because even watching it I was like, I don't believe that they would have that many cameras and nobody saw this happen. Like, nobody. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. And I don't believe that the person in jail wouldn't have come out and said anything. I don't buy that. So, since I don't buy that, I'm still blown that this should happen. So, I acknowledged that, alright, this happened somewhere else. That answers some of my questions. I acknowledge that. The sick part to me is, I went back and finished watching the video that I originally started watching on it, and literally 4 seconds later, he's like, the people who posted this story have shared that it's a New York City police officer that's doing this. He's like, and that's not true. If you do a quick little Google search, will show you that this happened in South Africa. I'm like, all I had to do was go back and finish the video. Or just even look it up further than what I did. I looked it up just to see if, it was, posted anywhere else besides, without the two girls that did the commentary on it. I didn't think to look much further into it, because I was just like, well, this is bad enough. It's kind of black and white. Wherever it happened, I hope the justice is served. But the quickness aspect was definitely something that I was linking to the States. without doing research. So what did I do as a mistake? I went out and shared my opinion, the opinion that I had. And though this is like what I had mentioned in my other video about being lucky, right? Yes, I'm lucky enough to have been right about the aspects of it being messed up and wanting justice to be served, but you could tell that the outrage in my voice was because I thought it was here in the States, not that it was in South Africa. So obviously that I feel something different and don't care so much for the people in South Africa. But I don't really think that's true, or somebody could say that, I should say. I don't think that's true because I believe that though I care about what happens to them there's nothing that I can do about it at all. Besides share, if anything, the video of what happened to see if they catch on and see something that we're not seeing. Or don't see something that we're seeing that they may not be for some odd reason. I don't know how. But I caught it when it happened. Like, as I responded to my boy, I realized like I might have read what he wrote out of context. Out of the context that he meant it. So, but even still, he stated facts. So that's it. It all happened in South Africa. Now, the reading out of context happened with this other girl. But I did catch that I was like getting on her for doing something that I had done. Where even in my response to him, I'm like, I'm not acknowledging that you're right. I'm just like, oh, well, then at least they'll be better than us over here. Like, what the fuck? But I was like, I now have to at the very least go back on and put that this happened in South Africa, which answers some of my posts. Doesn't change the parts that are actually still legitimate, which he agreed on, even by pointing out what I had missed. But I was like, flat out, all I had to do was a little bit more research than what I did do. And I probably would have gotten... I wouldn't have said anything. I might have just been like, wow, it's messed up that this happened in South Africa. Still wouldn't share the video, so I don't know. I was going to continue to check to see if anything developed on this story, but now it's like, I can, but so far from what I looked up, there's nothing there. But now I have to actually go look up the other stuff that talks about it more. I did look up and just saw it in like literally 2 comments. So now I'm basing it off 2 comments and what like one other person said. 2 other people said. Off their research. So I'm doing not much better, I guess. Unless I go look it up myself. But we'll see how much I care to do that. But it was definitely something where I was like, alright, I'm doing exactly what I talk about to other people is to not do. Like, maybe I thought I was subtle about it, but it's check it right when it happens. This will probably go up before my influences video, but this is something where, in a sense, Thich Nhat Hanh plays into my life. Of being mindful. This is where Alan Watts plays into my life. Paying attention to saying the same thing, being mindful, paying attention to what you're doing. So this includes when you're responding to stuff on Facebook. This includes when you're having a debate or a conversation with somebody. Like, listen to what you're saying. Listen to how you're reacting. Pay attention to how you're reacting and what you're saying back. Don't spin everything to say, oh, well, they should just figure out what I mean. Like, no, you have to understand that not everybody's going to understand what you mean. So you have to explain yourself or speak more clearly. I do aim to speak clearly enough for people to get what I'm saying without taking it without taking it differently from how I mean it. But, you can't control everybody. So you pick and choose your battles, but when you know when you are wrong, and it's either pointed out to you or you catch it later, then yes, you should step up and say something. Make a statement and somebody acknowledges points that disprove what you're outraged about. To switch to another topic or find something else that agrees with it is to completely dismiss anything that they say. You may not mean to, but it comes off that way. It comes off as if you're just saying, oh, well, you have a point, but I'm not going to say anything to you about it. I'm not going to acknowledge that you have a point. I think it's useful in conversation with people. Everybody's like, oh, let's all learn how to live in peace. Well, then you gotta learn how to fucking acknowledge when you're wrong. You have to. If you do not, then how are you supposed to expect everybody to just walk around and assume that you get it? Then how are you ever gonna get mad at them? How are you gonna get mad at them for anything that they say? You have to come out and acknowledge that you were wrong here. Yes, I see where I am wrong. I see where my thinking is incorrect. I know what I was thinking, but I see where my thinking was incorrect. I see where what I'm saying here was a bit incorrect. Then again, you can't tell everybody that they have to come out and do anything. They don't have to do shit. Do what you want. Do I think it's more useful to come out and say something? Yes. Do you have to? Nope. Because then I just put it on the people who decide to take offense to the fact that you're not showing them any type of means of acknowledging that they have a point. That's on you for being pissed about it. It's your ego. This isn't to say that I don't do it. I did it the other fucking day. And I let my ego do it enough to the point where I came out and said something. But I know deep down that, yes, this is still on me for getting mad about it. I don't have to get mad about this. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. So I'm not going to suffer over the fact that somebody came out and said, like, yo, bro, do your research. This is what you tell everybody else to fucking do. This is why we can say, oh, liberals don't do their research. I'm not a liberal, but I get it. I'm more on their side of it than a conservative. But I think conservatives do the same shit. They don't research, but that's everybody. So it can go both ways. The argument goes both ways. But I haven't had a clear example of not doing my research. But straightened it out. Might go on Facebook to talk about the other one because that show was annoying a little bit. Kind of. But it's a situation where, again, you can't get everybody to do what you want. Somebody don't want to come out and admit that they were wrong on any aspect of a post. You can't force them to. They don't want to come out and admit that they were wrong on deflecting and switching to adding something in. Can't make them. They do what they want. But don't be afraid to admit you're wrong. It's better for everybody. Have a good one.